Hello, dear traders. This is Alexander Gerchik and Gerchik and Company, and today is our webinar for the U.S. stock market. I'm not going to take like a lot of your time. Just going to show you some stocks and show you the charts that I like the most, and I'll tell you a little bit about those stocks and what I like about it, and let's say why they are short or why are they long. Next time, I mean, previous time, if you remember, I started with the company Snapshot, and today, I want to tell you a little bit about it. Why I think the stock is a short. First of all, I don't understand the business of this company. So, I've seen my son is using it. A lot of people around they using it Snapchat, but just I don't understand why their business is so hot. What's going on with this company? If this company would be just a company without being publicly trading company, the most likely they can be bought out because they have a lot of users. But as I said before, this is a publicly trading company, and I have to figure it out in this particular case scenario. What's going on with this particular stock? Why the company is going to make money? And the most important thing, where the company is going to make money. So this thing I don't understand. When I'm going to understand where they're making money, how much they're going to make, what's the perspectives for the company to make money, I definitely probably would pay closer attention. But as of now, the only one thing I see with this particular stock, they have to come up, let's say, with at least first quarter revenues, first quarter earnings, just to see what's going on, where they're making money. Otherwise, they're probably a good target for the company like Facebook or Google because they have a lot of users. So in this particular case scenario, they might be, as I said before, a very good target. Otherwise, as I said before, this is a pure short for me, and I don't like anything about this particular company. Second company that I think is going to be also very good short is a company VRX. It's called Valiant Pharmaceuticals. A lot of you who has been watching me for a long time know I've been short this particular stock already for a long time, and I think this particular company is definitely long-term short, and for one simple reason. If you follow me, you should understand and know one thing for a fact that Bill Ackman, one of the probably best investors of the universe in the last 10, 15 years, um, basically the person who made a lot of money in the stock market lost a lot of money in this particular stock. That's the day, as far as I remember, it was Monday, where he get out from the stock. He sold pretty much all of his shares, and now right now the stock is going lower for one simple reason that the big buyer is gone. So in this particular case scenario, the stock is definitely gonna go lower. It looks good, and it's still out there for the short direction. I mean, let's take a look monthly chart so you'll see what's going on right now. The only support, let's say, how much is that low? Only support this company might have at around 730, 735. Otherwise, if this is going to be broken, the stock is going to get destroyed. It's going to be a next bankruptcy stock. But as I said before, in this particular case scenario, is no big guys left, and it's definitely a short side on this particular company. For Bill Ackman, it's supposed to be an exit point before. I don't even understand why the person sit in the stock for so long, and he was losing so much money in it. So I don't understand. So in this case scenario, I think VRX is the a long-term short. Also, I want to show you some stocks what I like about it. So I'll explain for you what's going on like this. I'm most of the time I short stocks. What I like about mm, understanding the price movement, it's how the stock behave itself against the levels. So the very important thing is to see it's what the stock is doing against the certain levels. In this particular case scenario, you see one thing for a fact: stock was at the $2 a share, was sitting there for a while. Big support. Then one day, exactly 4 days ago, last I think Tuesday, gap against the move, big gap, almost 100% with a big volume. Volume was over 50 million shares, and right now the stock is dropping. So probably somebody big was trying to get out from the company. It was probably a lot of shorts. So right now, what's going on? We're expecting the stock to go back to $2 a share and do a retest. Very important thing is to watch out what's going on when the stock is moving against the overall direction. As you can see, the overall direction is going down. So every time the big buyer wants to buy or sell, actually he's opening the stock higher and then selling the stock to everyone else. Another company, CALA. It's a pharmaceutical company. I also showed before, as you see a few days ago on Thursday, we had a false breakout, but this is the very tricky false breakout. This is false breakout which touched the previous intermediate high, and as you see, the stock is about to go lower. I think personally, it's easy can go to $10 a share, which is roughly 10-12% movement. And when the stock is going to go to $10 a share, then we have to figure it out what's exactly it's going to be with this particular stock. But for now, it looks like it might go lower. I mean, if I understand the setup correctly. They try to basically set up the short side for the stock, and we have to watch out. The next stock is a PLSG. Hold on 1 second. Let me put it in correctly. PLSE, sorry. PLSE. What I had before also is take a look. This is a false breakout. This is, as I said before, this is the very tricky false breakout for one simple reason. With the volume, you see, with the little volume, they try with the false breakout. They try to basically cross the previous high, and this particular company looks like it has all the chances to go lower to $20 a share level. When you see the situation like this, you gotta watch out. ZSAN. ZSAN. What I like about this particular company, I mean, on the short side, as you can see, this is a mirror level, like we call it, where the support becomes the resistance. So what's going on? I'll show it you right now. Take a look. We try basically to break the level right here at the $1.50, but we're not going higher. In this particular case, we're definitely going to go lower. So we are consolidated below $1.50. The beautiful part about this particular stock is you can definitely short this stock with a very, very small stop. So that's the beautiful part about it. The next one is ZAIS. Also, it's a very good short for one simple reason. Take a look what's going on before. It didn't touch the low. In this particular case, the volume was very big. So in this particular case scenario, the big seller is trying to accumulate the position and selling the stock. So in this particular case scenario, as I said before, you have to watch out for the stock on the short side. That's what it looks like. It's going to go on the short side. The next one is the NDLS. I'm just showing you um, recent stocks. Very good level at $6 a share. Take a look. Couldn't go any higher. It was a very big support. I'm sorry, very big resistance at the $6 a share. Right now, the company broke 550. There was an intermediate level, intermediate support, and after basically the stock short at 550 a share, it has all the chances to go lower to probably $5 a share, 450 and lower. So watch out for this particular stock, CLRB. What I like about it, $2 a share, very big support. Every time, as I said before, take a look all of these companies. They try and basically to accumulate the short position, and with the gap. So we have to watch out how the stock is going to behave by $2 a share. If $2 a share is going to be broken, it definitely is going to go to $1.60 and lower. And the last stock that I want to show to you, RGLS. Take a look. I understand it's a very small stock, but this particular stock, a lot of people can make money. It's a very decent volume. So $1.40 a share, $1.40 a share. Take a look. What's going on? $1.40 a share. Very big support. The stock is trying basically to hold down to $1.40, but cannot do it. So in this particular case scenario, if price for $1.40 is going to be broken, then the stock has all the chances to break 140 and go lower. My dear friends, as you see right now, I don't give a recommendation after what's going on, after what happened. I'm telling you exactly what would probably happen to the stock, so you can watch out my recommendation in the real time. Thank you very much. It's been Alexander Gerchik. All the best to you and the Gerchik and Company. Watch out and make money. Thank you.